I'm looking at the diffuser here. Welcome in or welcome back. Welcome. How's everyone doing? I know. The kiddo says, how's everyone doing? We're in this portal. We've been in this portal, 7-7 portal into the 8-8 portal, new moon Cancer energy. There's a lot. There's an uptick also in some nefarious energies. So I've done some videos on that. I'm not going to talk about that here. So I wanted to share you what codes came through while I was sitting here. So you can just take a look. If you feel called to, take a screenshot. So each group is a different type of light language code. Okay, and it's for new moon. Take what resonates. There might be something there for you. All right. So you were never meant to be a puppet of the program. That came through as I was waking up this morning. You were never meant to be a puppet of the program. That brings me to the Light Seers Tarot. The devil energy actually shows, and I think in some decks it'll show the devil energy puppeting the masculine and feminine. So the message came through, whoever's receiving this is just an extra validation. You were never meant to be a puppet of the program. You were meant to cut your own strings. Walk out of that open cage, walk out of that unlocked cage, because you were never meant to be a puppet of the program. So let's say this, let's activate, let's affirm. Whew, got an activation affirmation. Light language will probably come through to assist, to smooth, to drop those packets of light, those frequencies, those energies that you were meant to receive. I channel, I transmit, and your team will attune and adjust and drop in what you were ready to receive. All right, just breathe into your heart. Let's breathe there first. So when you breathe into your heart, imagine that it's growing bigger and stronger and brighter. So inhaling, expanding your heart energy outside of your body, 6 feet out. And then when you exhale, brighten and strengthen that energy. So inhale, expand, exhale, brighten and strengthen. And again, releasing what no longer serves the higher self. Inhale. Expand and brighten your heart field. Exhale, strengthen, brighten, and fortify. Alrighty, say this. 2, 3, 4 on the timer. It's important to use your voice, whether you're toning, or light language. When you hear it, it affects your field, your morphogenetic field, your energetic field, your plasma body, your rainbow body, whatever word you want to use, in your cells. And then using that with conviction and emotion. Know and feel what you're saying. Not just think it and say it, feel it. The importance is the emotion that you put behind it. Just like manifestation, it's the emotion you hold behind it. I honor my ancestors. I honor my ancestors and I receive the wisdom and strength of my lineage now. I release every limiting belief, pattern, condition, programming, and destructive contracts that no longer serve my path. I return all of these to the ancestral field. Everything that is not mine to carry. I return everything that is not mine to carry to the ancestral field. With love and light. Thank you. Thank you. I allow every soul in my lineage to follow their own path of healing and evolution. I trust Mother Earth to transmute all released energy and restore balance within me and all around me. I release every ancestral karmic implant that does not belong to my soul's path. I release every ancestral karmic imprint that does not belong to my soul's path. Iak uak, iak uak, iak uak, iak uak, iak ayak o hayanata. I am reborn in love, trust, and truth. I am reborn in love, trust, and truth. Iak haya wayana hay shuryamata. Iya wa shinata wa natianata. I choose to live in alignment with my soul, my spirit, and the Creator's highest vision for my life. Awa kiana owa kiana showa natiakana iaka shanot oryama iariaka na showama iakowa shanot owama hianatai yawanat uryashanata. I enter this new cycle free, whole, complete, and aligned with the highest path of my soul. Iaria okonot oryaka mayashanot oama iaka wani akowa nashianatua kanayanot wareanata. Iahanat urya yanakuanata. Thank you to the team. You heard different tones and frequencies and energies that came through. Those are different higher conscious beings that are assisting the collective, that are channeling through. Okay? And it's all for the highest and best good, always, through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine empowerment, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, and that divine remembrance of who you are. It's a return of remembrance. We are returning to our remembrance. All right? The echo of you is continuing to code your holographic reality, your holographic and morphogenetic fields, okay? So this is why Source has been having me with these messages very strongly, powerfully, emotionally, through light language or human words, to share the codes, the frequencies, and energies of empowerment, and to get you to speak your codes so you can hear that in your morphogenetic field, your biological technology, as well as your holographic reality, your energetic field, and your holographic reality. That's why it's important to do the things, not just think it, not just speak it, not just write it, but embody it. Conviction, emotion, and empowerment is very important. Your words, your choices, your reactions, and your inner state carry information into your personal field. Okay? And by doing this, you strengthen the quantum space, the timeline that resonates with that, with your highest self. All right? The light codes are more than just affirmations. So when we do these affirmations, they're so much more, right? They're codes, they're light packets, they're frequencies, they're energies, okay? They are energetic keys. That's the biggest thing that the team has been working with me, is these different codexes, these different key codexes. And it could just be a word. It could just be a human word, but that human word, it becomes a codex, a frequency, a packet of light, embodiment. All right? The energetic keys to help your consciousness connect with these new frequencies that we're receiving. All right? Helps you connect with your higher consciousness, your higher consciousness, to connect to these new frequencies, okay, that are entering our fields now, and help stabilize them, right? Stabilize them in the reality. So remember, the big part of these affirmations is we stabilize what's in the field in this physical reality. That's big. All right? Speaking your world into creation. How do you think everything was created? Sound, frequency. Speak your reality into creation. All right? Your soul is ready to experience. Your soul is ready to expand even more. Your soul is ready to experience and to expand. And if I landed in front of you, I guarantee it. So if you're still here, thanks for hanging out. All right. So what you speak with presence, clear conviction, with emotion behind that. All right. This begins to end out loud, and this begins to reorganize your inner space, your cells at a molecular, cellular, biological level, your tissues, your cells, your organisms, because you are a universe inside of a universe inside of a universe. Can I say that again? You're a universe inside of a universe inside of a universe inside of a universe. All right? So when you do that, this is reorganizing your inner space as well as your outer space, okay? And it influences what continues to unfold around you, okay? It strengthens your field, your morphogenetic field, your energetic field, your toroidal field, okay? Remember, we're waking up this divine technology at a molecular, a subatomic level, speaking directly to our cells, our tissues, our mitochondria, our DNA, at a biological level, but as well as an energetic level, okay? So let's just take this real quick before we finish off. If you're able to visualize, great. If not, that's fine too. I don't visualize like other people. I just know. So I'm going to give you a visual. So I'd like you to close your eyes if you're not driving. And if you can drive and visualize, even better. I mean, come on. All right, so I want you to imagine, we'll just say it's your heart space. So if you feel like you want to put your hand in your heart, go right ahead. The team wants to bring this in. This visual, can you visual a cell? All right, one cell. That's you. What's that cell look like? Now watch that cell split. Once that, okay, they're giving me this. Once that male energy, that male DNA hits the cell, the feminine DNA and energy, there's a flash. There's that flash of light, right? In that cell, that they've proven that, I believe in science. There's a flash in the cell, and now the cell multiplies, right? So now you have all of these atoms and cells multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. So what does that look like for you? Play with that. All right, just play with that. What color is that? Is it many colors? Is it one color? And just play with that energetic field. Now speak to that. So imagine that you're speaking to that conglomerate, that collection of cells that are now glowing in whatever color you're glowing, and maybe it could be emanating little sparks of light. Speak to that. Speak this. So when you're speaking these affirmations, speaking into this divine technology, because that's what's inside of you, in every single one of us. It's these universes upon universes, these universes at such a subatomic level. So again, if you can't visual, that's fine. The team says just imagine, or maybe even go find pictures of this and look at this. This is how I work. I actually need to visually see with my human eyes to get the visual to understand what this looks like for me. Okay? And just sit with that and watch it dance around. Watch it spin. Watch it dance. Do whatever. Is it just sitting there? Is it dancing? Is it telling you anything right now? Okay? So just focus on that. The team wants to bring in some codes to just further activate this awareness. So I want you to bring your consciousness into this creation that you've made, this awareness, this intention that you've made with this particular image of these atoms or cells that have multiplied, that are of you, right? That is you. All right, so just breathe. Activating divine sacred technology. Now, activating divine sacred technology now. Activating sacred divine technology now. Whew, we are complete. So you can open your eyes if your eyes closed. Save this for later and maybe listen to this and do that little quick visual. There's a lot. So just know what you know, see what you see, hear what you hear, feel what you feel, and let it all be. Don't try to figure it out. But for me, that practice, I can feel my cells have turned on. I can feel like I'm vibrating like a tuning fork. and every cell is being lit up and activated. Okay, so that's the point of them bringing through this activation, to help you remember, to help you to activate your own divine sacred technology, to turn those lights on in every cell, in the universes of the universe of the universe, across all timelines, dimensions, spaces, places, portals, and realms, known and unknown, seen and unseen, conscious and unconscious, where every aspect of you is in resonance right now, that is sitting in whatever timeline, space, or dimension. Okay? Whoo-wee. So thanks for hanging out, playing along, co-creating. Save, share, rinse, repeat, whatever you feel called to. And again, if this is something towards the end, save it and just timestamp it and just listen to the end part. It was just a little quick visualization for those that were here till the end. All right, we love you. We'll see you soon. Bye.